Were you already a fan of the show, or was it this script in particular that pulled you in?
No, I was definitely and still very much a fan of this show. And I don't use that word lightly.
Did you draw on any particular inspirations to play the character?
Not consciously. I watched a lot of stuff. I went on Amazon and I just basically ordered a whole bunch of war films.
Right.
So that I could watch them in my trailer before I went to set and just kind of be in that kind of headspace. But I wasn't like consciously taking something from it and saying I was going to use this, but it probably affected the performance. I wanted it to anyway. Aside from that, just life.
Yeah, it's a good inspiration.
Yeah, and his work is so close to it, to humanity. So yeah, it was pretty easy to draw inspiration from actual life and just give it to this. Yeah.
And it is science fiction on a certain level, but what do you think Men Against Fire says about the world that we live in?
I think Men Against Fire is basically saying that we need to check ourselves. And I think that's pretty much the same with all of his work, is just have a look at yourself and what you're doing and how you're thinking and question if it's right or not. And
you get to work with the great Michael Kelly, of course, in this episode. What was it like acting opposite him?
It was just lovely. He's a lovely human person, and he's very skilled at what he does. And it took me a couple of hours to actually just stop taking notes and actually do what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right, just kind of in awe of him a little bit. And the way Black Mirror works, of course, it's 1 hour and it packs a complete story into that hour. It's so much drama and so much emotion. I mean, how difficult was that for you?
Yeah, it was a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster filming it and acting it out. Like, it was literally like, wow, like you go from here to here and then up here and then down there, all in the same 5 minutes sometimes, you know. Yeah, it was challenging. I had to sometimes stop and speak with the director and just go, okay, what's actually happening here? Like, let me make sure I'm not missing any of these dots, because there's so many intricacies in the story and so many things that have happened maybe half an hour before in storytelling mode anyway. It wouldn't be the days before for me that's affected this moment right now, but you may not have paid attention to it beforehand. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, that doesn't mean anything, but then suddenly, oh, that means something. That was a seed for this flower that you can see now. So yeah, it was tricky.